Buffalo Bills, James Cook's brother Dalvin Cook giving 3 words for Bills Mafia after his 107-yard touchdown game versus the 49ers. Here we could see the comment from Dalvin Cook saying, "Pay the man," that Dalvin Cook wrote. Pay the man, number 4. So this really brings up the question, should the Buffalo Bills hand James Cook a contract extension? First point I want to make here is that James Cook went for 107 yards in a picturesque snow globe. The first point I want to make here is that James Cook rushed for over 100 yards in snow-like conditions in Buffalo. And we all know the open-air new stadium being built. This is Buffalo. This is what the players are going to have to deal with. And we want players here in Buffalo that are capable of performing well in hazardous, snowy conditions. James Cook proved just that versus the 49ers, ripping off 107 yards, his longest rushing touchdown in his NFL career. Is just remarkable. Now, Cook's contract is set to expire in 2025. The Bills did just bring in a 4th-round pick, Ray Davis. A lot of people were wondering, was there going to be a running back by committee in Buffalo? And sure enough, James Cook, after this season, he's having the best statistical performance of his career, and Dalvin Cook made the same note. Heading into week 14, the Bills are currently 10-2, and the offense is totally humming. The fact that we're relying on running the football under Joe Brady and really relying on guys like James Cook, Ray Davis, Ty Johnson, and Josh Allen's rushing ability, the Buffalo Bills are doing some big-time things, and James Cook has been a big part of that, racking up 703 yards on 151 carries and 11 total touchdowns. James Cook is still on track to finish 3rd in the all-time season touchdown list for the Buffalo Bills. All things stand. Cook will enter the final year of his rookie deal that pays him $1,500,000 next year, but there is something to be said about continuity. The AFC East clearly runs through the Buffalo Bills, and they could have the same success in free agent market next year. So basically what they're saying is, Buffalo, people want to come to Buffalo because we're winners. We won the AFC East 5 straight consecutive years. Teams and players are willing to come here to Buffalo at a reasonable rate because they want to win. People want to win. So if James Cook does hit free agency, could the Buffalo Bills potentially bring in someone else to supplement that loss? And in this article, a free agent in 2025 is Aaron Jones. J.K. Dobbins could be the biggest names on the list. So will the Bills lose out on James Cook to free agency? Or will we even risk that? Will we be able to bring in an Aaron Jones or J.K. Dobbins or another player that potentially prioritizes winning over necessarily a big, heavy contract? Teams like the Arizona Cardinals, Carolina Panthers have already made moves to tie down their lead running backs while drafting rookies to ensure they had some insurance in case one goes down with an injury. That may be the way to go for the Bills as they look to break the Kansas City Chiefs' strangle over the AFC. Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers is a great example of benefiting from a great running back, right? They trade for Christian McCaffrey from the Carolina Panthers, and sure enough, they make it to the Super Bowl. I think having a dynamic running back in the modern day of NFL, a running back that can catch it, that can run it, that can pass block too, I think James Cook is that running back for Bills Mafia. And I think Brandon Beane, Sean McDermott, having that time spent with Christian McCaffrey as well as Joe Brady, they understand having a dual-purpose running back is also very, very important and really helps open things up for an offense. Some other points I want to make here too is that a lot of people said that James Cook could never be a workhorse back, that you could never rely on him because of the lack of size. But sure enough, the Buffalo Bills are clearly relying on James Cook so far in 2024 and years before that, proving that he can be a workhorse running back similar to his brother Dalvin Cook, who was one of the best running backs in the NFL for a period of time. That's why I was so high on James Cook coming to the Buffalo Bills simply because of his brother. James Cook, having an older brother, being able to learn from him and everything that he went through the NFL, I think James Cook coming to Buffalo and just even hearing Devin Singletary when he was here saying that James Cook is even better at receiving the football and catching the football and running routes than me. And that was when Devin Singletary was already in the NFL for several seasons. So knowing that James Cook, his dual purpose ability, being able to be a workhorse running back as well as a route runner and receiver, and yes, I know he's had some occasional drops here and there for the Buffalo Bills, but ultimately James Cook has balled out for Bills Mafia, and he's been able to run the ball in the snow, which we all know is part of the Buffalo Bills, while not having really any major injuries. You know, a lot of people getting on Christian McCaffrey for having an injury-riddled history, and I think James Cook has remained relatively healthy for the Buffalo Bills. Yes, he's missed a game here or there, but no substantial injuries. He knows how to take care of himself, and I think this year, in 2024, he's put everything on the line here. He sacrificed himself. He's been lowering his shoulder. He's been putting his helmet right in the thick of things. He's a great pass blocker. There is not another running back in the NFL that I would want other than James Cook. And I think James Cook just really fits the Buffalo Bills. He fits exactly what Bills Mafia is all about. Staying humble and hungry. He's a great teammate. And I know the article highlighted that James Cook hitting free agency in 2025 could get this crazy amount of money, but we really haven't seen that from running backs like Saquon Barkley, all these premier running backs, Derrick Henry. I mean, they really haven't gotten this crazy amount of money that we've seen go to wide receivers like Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. You know, it's absolutely unbelievable to see. The Buffalo Bills would be wise to lock up James Cook before he hits 2025 free agency. And like the article said, if he wants to hit free agency, if he just wants to test his market value in 2025, there are some other options for Bills Mafia. But I think James Cook is our guy. There is no other running back that I would prefer to be in Buffalo long term, playing in this brand new stadium in 2026 when it comes. I cannot wait to see a future snow globe game with James Cook, who I say is CJ2K reborn. I've been calling him JC2K because of his rushing and receiving ability, his ability to potentially get 2,000 all-purpose yards in a single season. But I appreciate you guys all so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe for future content. That's going to incentive me to keep making videos just like this. Also, check the link down below, the Buffalo Fan Shop. You guys can get the Buffalo Chicken Wing merch, sizes small all the way up to 5XL. You got black, blue, gray, red, all different colors. It's a perfect Christmas gift. There's over 50 reviews, all 5-star reviews. So just let me know in the comments down below what you think of James Cook so far this season. Appreciate you guys. Hit like, subscribe, and go Bills.